We're going to play make-believe today. We'll assume for the next few minutes that every school shooting can be attributed to video games. This may be old news for you, but it still deserves discussion. But first, the backstory. Southington, Connecticut was going to hold a game burning. Make sure to keep in mind that the last sanctioned US book burning was in the 50s. By and large, I thought we'd move beyond such ridiculous displays of human stupidity, but apparently the people of Southington have been feeling jealous of their neighbors in Newtown, where the most recent shooting occurred, and wanted some media attention of their own. They even had their very own dumpster ready to go for all of the donated violent video games. And better than that, they were giving out gift certificates to those who donated. Nothing says confidence in a cause like bribery. Now, Southington has since cancelled the event, claiming that they've accomplished their goal of raising awareness. This means either that they're afraid of the backlash and embarrassment that would occur if they went through with such a ridiculous action, or they were bluffing the whole time and didn't really mean it. You decide which is true. Vice President Joe Biden has been sent to meet with the NRA and game industry leaders, among others, to find out what they will do to try to prevent future mass shootings. You'll note that he isn't meeting with mass media to find out how they will curb the celebrity appeal they create around the killer every time this happens, though. So like I said, let's assume for just a few minutes that every school shooting is the fault of video games. Yes, I know that it's probably bullying, bad parents, mental disorders, or all manner of youth-related troubles, but humor me for a moment. If we assume that every single shooting is the fault of the games, then we have 137 incidents resulting in 297 deaths since 1980 in the United States. The population of the US is 311 million people, so even if games are at fault, as you can see, the 297 deaths over 32 years is a drop in the bucket. This is a big issue, though, because it tugs on our heartstrings when children are victims. Clearly not, though, because of its death toll. If the majority of humanity operated primarily on logic like some of us do, the outcomes of tragedy would be vastly different. The logical response to school shootings isn't to latch onto a societal activity like video games. The generations doing this are the same ones that were persecuted for liking disco, heavy metal, or whatever the hell the 70s were. You've been through this before, guys and gals, but you were on the other side. It's a real pity that memory is so short, and people who once said not to blame the music but rather the person, parents, bullies, mental condition, are now saying that it must be the video games. Surely the full circle isn't lost on everyone, and we've made such progress this year too, being finally recognized as art. I really feel for the families that had to go through such terrible times, and I'm not even sure if any of them are taking part in this witch hunt. I hope that they aren't, but I wouldn't blame them as much if they did. It's the rest that should be operating with a clear head that I have an issue with. We have rating systems. Perhaps kids shouldn't be playing Call of Duty. We have parents who should be part of their children's lives to help reduce the chances that the kids might have more trouble than they can handle. We have medication that can help with certain conditions, making them bearable. And unfortunately, despite all of that, every now and then we're just going to have a person who goes off the edge. There's no way to predict it, no way to justify it, and no one to blame. The sooner we realize that, the better off we'll all be. That's all I have to say. Tarmack out.